Okay, if you have little ones in your family who are learning how to ride a bike or a rollerblade or a skateboard, I hope this is the case, that they are amazing at what they're doing and they are cruising through it all and having a blast. However, I want to remind you of a couple of things that are really important when children are learning these skills. Obviously, they are paramount to their overall mobility and movement patterns. Their ability to easily navigate new sports, new skills. Obviously, it takes some time and patience and learning, and there is a learning curve to getting proficient at any new sport. But I want to remind you that particularly when your child is learning how to ride a bike or a skateboard or something that requires balance, I want you to be paying attention to that. Are they balanced? Are they, especially, again, if this is, they've built up some abilities. It's not the first time they're trying it. You're watching this over a few weeks develop their skills. If there are any gaps in their balance and coordination, if you notice that your child is struggling with holding on or, skateboarding and turning their body effectively to check behind them, if they are running into things unexpectedly, if they seem to be veering off to one side more than the other, if they're having trouble coordinating the speed and coordinating, when to accelerate, when to brake, if they're seeming off balance in any of these ways, again, not because of the learning curve that requires with all these skills, but sometimes kids are not able to do these things because of misalignments in their spine and their body and how their brain is processing this information around them. We want to make sure that your child is able to take in to their brain, their central processing center, information about where their body is, and that's called proprioception, body awareness. It ties into spatial awareness as well. And sometimes when kids have a nervous system that is highly stressed, that is full of tension, that is sometimes spinal alignment up top in the neck, even in the lower hips and the mid back, if there's dysfunctional segments, if there's dysfunction in this regulation system, sometimes what we'll see is that kids are not coordinated. Kids are having trouble understanding, when they do certain movements, it's like their brain is not getting the feedback of where their body is. And so then the output of information that they are creating also is a bit faulty. Look, chiropractic is not a cure for your kid to ride a bike better or to skateboard better or rollerblade better, but it is a way to maximize your child's development and to be sure that there is no interference to the alignment internally, to the brain's processing center, to the movement mechanics. And so if your kid is struggling with any of these things with riding a bike, again, being straight, being controlled, being able to start and stop, being able to effectively turn to look around them. Again, notwithstanding your child's own personality and temperament, their own quirks, their own learning abilities and styles, if those things are all taken into consideration, your child is still struggling with some movement mechanics, some symmetry and motion, I invite you to take a look at obviously our website or reach out. We're happy to find you a pediatric and family chiropractor to get your child assessed and help them resolve any issues. The great thing about working with kids that I find is, they heal so quickly. They are so much fun to be around. And because the distortions or the dysregulation in their little tiny bodies has not been there for as long as yours as an adult, they respond very quickly to care, and pediatric care is very gentle and safe, and kids love it. If you need a referral, we are happy to help you. And if you need more information about how to support your child's health, be sure to subscribe. We got tons more videos to support your thriving family.